Louisa, I'm the Ukulele Fool, and I foolishly believe you probably don't know this song, so let's just do the play along first, and then I'll break down all my little techniques after that. Let's dive in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you couldn't be good if you've never been bad. You couldn't keep cool if you've never gone mad. You couldn't be glum if you've never been glad. And lemons give you lemonade. If you don't do the work, you'll never get paid. If you don't have the crowd, there's no parade. It may be trite, and I know it's cliche, but lemons give you lemonade. The glass is half full of sweet champagne. Some say it's half empty, what do they know? Why would you whine about the rain when you could lose yourself inside a rainbow? Without the climb, you don't get the view. Without the crime, you won't have a clue. There's no rhapsody without the blue, and lemons give you lemonade. The glass is half full of sweet champagne. Some say it's half empty, what do they know? Why would you whine about the rain when you could lose yourself inside a rainbow? Somebody's pain is somebody's pleasure. Somebody's trash is somebody's treasure. Somebody's ugly is somebody's lovely, and lemons give you lemonade. Isn't that a great song? So if you think so, give this video a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that. And if you are, thank you. I want to thank my patron, Teresa Miller, because this song was her suggestion. She brought it to my attention, so thank you, Teresa. If you'd like to become a patron and support this channel and support the charity work that I do and get great rewards, I've got more information down below, and maybe a card will pop up of yours somewhere. Let me quick give you an introduction to those tricky chords. There's a B flat, and you have to pinch with this index finger both your E and your A strings and then reach across like that. It is a challenging chord, but you'll be glad you accepted the challenge. It's a process. If you don't know the B flat already, just, it's going to sound a little off, but you'll get there. There is also a G minor. Index finger on the A, reaching across to the C string with the middle finger and ring finger, takes up the E string on the 3rd fret. I also threw in a B flat minor, just, to give it a little more color. You're barring all the way across the 1st fret and then reaching over to the 3rd fret of the G string like that. Notice it's a B minor shape, but you just move it up on your headstock. Is it up or is it down? It sounds lower, so I should say down, right? Let's go over the strumming. I am playing with a set of low G strings. They're my favorite low G strings, the Kilo Reds. And I am plucking my G string as the first down in an island strum. So on an F, it's pick, down, up, down, up, pick, down, up, down, up. So I'm just using my thumb and like that. If you didn't have a low G, could you do this? Here's what it sounds like on a reentrant tuning, big highfalutin word for a high G. See, it works just as well. If you were extra observant on the play along, you notice that I do this little pick of my A string on an up strum, the last up strum. So it's like a pick and pluck. Or pick and flick, that's it. We'll call it a pick and flick. I am plucking this, doing the island strum, down, up, and then finger there. Like that. It's totally, not necessary to do this song. It's just something that I actually, it's kind of like almost unconsciously do, so that might be a bad thing that I can't control it. I have a flicking finger.
Ruh-roh.
Let's talk about what I do in the chorus, and for that I'm going to take you up in close. I am doing a left hand mute. I changed to solid down strums on the B flat and the G. And so on the B flat, you've got all 4 strings that are touching with your fingers. When I strum down, I press them down, but as soon as I get down to the bottom, I pick them up and leave them right there. So it keeps the strings from continuously ringing on, because if I didn't do this, it'd sound like this. And I want to make a change in the sound, so it makes it staccato, which is Italian for short.
Staccato.
So that first line of the chorus, the glass is half full of sweet champagne, 4 down strums per B flat. Then I go back to an island strum. I might pick it, I might not. Some say it's half empty, what do they know? Then on the G, I do the same technique, except for I'm only going to play my C, E, and A strings, because I don't want my low G sounding, because it's too boomy. So, why would you whine about the rain? Like that. So, just press and lift, but keep it there. Good luck with that. Let me know how that's going for you. I add a walk up and a walk down to this number, just to kind of get that kind of jazzy feel to it. After the first verse and the intro, I add a walk up. I don't do it when I'm going from the verse back to the chorus. So it sounds like this. You've just played an F chord, and then I play my open C string, C, then I put down my 2nd fret, and I'm doing that with my middle finger, D, which is a D note, open E, E, and you can either play the F, which is 1st fret of the E string, or you can strum an F chord or do the pluck. I'll play the intro for you with that walk up so you can see how it goes. Just like that. At the end of each chorus, I add a walk down. So you've just ended on a rainbow. I strum the C7 on the last of rainbow. Then I pluck 1st fret of the A string. Reach over with my ring finger to catch the E string on the 3rd fret. Lift it all up, pluck an open E, and then with my thumb I catch C, and then the next chord is an F.
Lisa, the editor here. That's not what I played. I played this instead, and both of them work. They're perfectly acceptable walk-ups.
Well, and last but not least, you gotta have a cha-cha-cha at the end, so you gotta, and let's get lemonade, cha-cha-cha. Sure, it takes some time to learn these little tricks, but you can apply it to so many other things. If you want to become a patron at the New to You Plus level, I actually have a complete lesson on walk-ups and walk-downs and how you can add those. So consider becoming a patron at that level. And if not, try just the $3 level to support this channel. So thank you so much for watching to the end, but I've got a little bit of history nerd if you want to keep watching. Pink Martini is a band that does like kind of swing, jazz, classical, a little bit of pop, all kind of mixed together, and I certainly hear almost like, old musical style of songwriting in this, as well as kind of swing and jazz. It sounds so old-fashioned, but yet this song was written in 2020, and Pink Martini got their start in 1994. They're based in Portland, and they claim to have a dozen or so musicians that band together to create this group, and they have songs in 25 different languages. They're also extremely popular in Europe. If you look at their tour calendar, a lot of it is in Europe, so check out some of their other tunes. I was completely delighted.